Peace and positive thoughts, So Tribe and So Family. If nobody has told you yet today, I love you. More importantly though, love yourself and love God first and foremost as always. But you are gods and goddesses. Remember who you are. And I'll say that one more time. Remember who you are. As above, so below, so within, so without. And we're going to get right back into this, you lovely gods and goddesses. I wrote another rap song, and this one I call Straight Faces. Alright, so let me know what your lovely gods and goddesses think about straight faces. Stay hydrated. Drink your water, your coconut water, and your tea and your honey. Alright. Alright, the crystal of the day is going to be lapis lazuli. It looks a little something just like this. Now this consists of pyrite flakes and blue and white calcite. I also have it in the chip form on my necklace. Alright. So the crystal of the day is lapis lazuli. Now this goes on to say that it is a stone of communication, that it promotes honesty and clarity in relationships, that it heals problems with the throat and reduces headaches. And it is also said that it is easier to recall your past lives when using lapis lazuli. A affirmation for lapis lazuli is, my intuition guides me creatively with ease. Now you can find your main deposits in Afghanistan, Russia, and Chile, but also Canada, Pakistan, Argentina. Confirmation for someone out there. California, Colorado, and Arizona. But this deals with the throat and the third eye chakra. The two fruits of the day are going to be passion fruits and plums. So go ahead and get your passion fruits and your plums in for the day. You lovely gods and goddesses if you haven't already yet. Mandarin is the language of the day. So how do you say passion fruit in Mandarin? Bai Sheng Wo, Bai Sheng Wo, Bai Sheng Wo, Bai Sheng Wo. And how do you say plum in Mandarin? Lizi, 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 Lizi. It'll sound something similar to this. As always, you lovely gods and goddesses, language is a journey, not a destination. The tea of the day is going to be senna tea. Now this is a all-natural, short-term laxative and should not be used more than 7 days in a row. The nut of the day is going to be walnuts, and the archangel of the day is going to be Archangel Azrael, also known as Whom God Helps. The three tarot cards of the day are going to be the Two of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. The Two of Cups signifies a journey from initial attraction and partnership to a stable, devoted, and emotionally mature relationship. Hence the King of Cups, secured by a foundation of stability and finances and or resource management, which is the Four of Pentacles. It suggests a relationship that has been intentionally built and is now showing significant promise for lasting commitment and harmony. Alright, so do your own due diligence on all of that, you lovely gods and goddesses, and let me know what you think about Straight Faces. This is my last song on my 13th album, so I will be uploading the album work here shortly. Alright, but let me know what you lovely gods and goddesses think about Straight Faces. This one's gonna go a little something just like this. Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world in their glory, and said to him, all these I will give you if you will fall down and worship me. Then Jesus said to him, be gone, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and him only shall you serve. Matthew 4, verse 8. You don't know why, but every day is passing you by. Your prayers have been heard and you still haven't got a reply. No closure in the end, but who cares about the goodbyes? The truth will always be told, but some will still deny. Those putting on straight faces, no longer can they lie. My eyes are closed, yet I'm flying through the sky, reaching higher spectrums, looking through my third eye. You've been alive and dead, which indicates you cannot die. This currency is the Lord, so I spread it out abundantly. I will never hold on to something that bugs or bothers me. I'm deep in my bag, now you want to be around suddenly. My mind is free and clear, I'm in my infinite infinite energy. I transmute and alchemize all negative intent instantly. With the moves you made, you didn't have the sight to see. Now that the money is dried up, you're stalking for free. What you've done in the past, you just can't let it be. You've got one life, be yourself because you can't be me. The wolves remind us that we thrive through community. To manage a personal issue, handle it passionately. What came back to bite you was them occult activities. Living the way you desire is certainly a possibility. Keep your next steps and thoughts to yourself respectfully. Thank God that you have heat, water, and electricity. Fast shipping blessings coming in next day delivery. Be thoughtful and help the world, you have a responsibility. You're a fraud if you can't use your own identity. Every month you should be investing in a charity. That which takes over you could be an evil entity. Touch not my profit or expect a large penalty. I'm not scared of you or them weak ass accessories. Instead of pain pills, try some organic remedies. Watch closely the words that you speak carefully. Embrace disaster. Mistakes are what make life worth living. You asked for love and now you're indeed learning. You hold the power and faith to begin healing. All on your own, you're strong, I see you standing. Growth is messy, but I see that you are glowing. How much truth about yourself can you endure without running? Compose strength or working through your own feelings. Praise the Lord, the one and only, even when you're not receiving. You don't know why, but every day is passing you by. Your prayers have been heard and you still haven't got a reply. No closure in the end, but who cares about the goodbyes? The truth will always be told, but some will still deny. Those putting on straight faces, no longer can they lie. My eyes are closed, yet I'm flying through the sky. Reaching higher spectrums, looking through my third eye. You've been alive and dead, which indicates you cannot die. Negative self-talk will always limit your own potential. Your physical well-being is not only important but beneficial. Positive or negative, whichever you choose, it ripples. I'm talking numbers 1 through 9 and 5 is in the middle. I've always been rich and now it's official. Like a ref, my ancestors are blowing the whistle. There was a time when I didn't have 2 dimes or a nickel. No healthy outlets to release anger when I was little. Learn to let go, be open to change and be proactive. I'm fancy as fuck and I know I'm attractive. If you're not in control, then you're being held captive. High classified information from sources being extracted. Will you complete your goals or become distracted? You could never win if you have never practiced. How do you handle hate and how have you reacted? I'm not from here, I'm among the stars, intergalactic. Limiting the masses by using them old fear tactics. Are you real or do you burn easy like plastic? I'm also one with the sea, you know the Atlantic. Balloons and hair create electricity which is static. Listen to my song called One Man, it's a classic. Thank you to all those directing me black magic. You kill people, you act cool when you're out in traffic. You'll be the first to get blocked, and that's an automatic. Most of your stress comes from what you're always avoiding. Instead of creating, you enjoy war and destroying. Lacking belief in source, the devil continues feeding. You want me in hiding, but I'll keep learning and leading. Your bloodline was invading and now it's fading. Decisions are important, act now, stop procrastinating. I'll keep speaking my truth while the Lord is providing. And you'll keep persuading, misguiding, and bribing. And as always, you lovely guys and goddesses, this is a rough draft. But let me know what you lovely guys and goddesses think about straight faces. Alright? And if nobody has told you yet today, I love you. More importantly though, love yourself. And love God first and foremost as always. But you are God, gods, and goddesses. Remember who you are. And I'll say that one more time. Remember who you are. As above, so below, so within, so without. And don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do something, nothing, or anything. All right? Peace and positive thoughts until next time.